Monday Night Football takes us to Pittsburgh this week, where the Steelers will host the Houston Texans. Pittsburgh a 3-point favorite on BETDAQ, 44.5 the total in this game. Now the Steelers have not been good recently. They were blown out by Cleveland last week, squeaked by Jacksonville the week before, and lost to the Tampa Bay Bucks the week before that. That is Tampa's only win of the season. So yes, this team seems to be coming unraveled. They're regressing. They look like the worst team in the AFC North. But this is a veteran group, veteran coaching staff, returning home now on Monday Night Football, facing a flawed Houston Texans team. The Texans really flawed on both sides of the ball. Their offense very limited, and the problem's easy to diagnose. It is quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's not giving them enough. The Texans 28th in passing offense, and Fitzpatrick has a good wide receiving core to work with. Andre Johnson, past his prime now, but still one of the better 20 to 25 receivers in the league. And DeAndre Hopkins on the other side might even be better than Johnson at this point. But as we said, the Texans still have been unable to generate anything in the passing game. They've been running the ball all right, 9th in rush yards per game, but facing a Pittsburgh defense here that is better than people realize. You know, the Pittsburgh defense has taken a lot of heat this season, but they're top half of the league in total defense, rushing defense, passing defense, just out of the top half, 17th specifically in points allowed, surrendering right around 23 points per game. So they haven't been great, but they haven't been awful. And facing a limited Houston offense is very one-dimensional. The Steelers are going to know what's coming here. I think the Pittsburgh defense is going to have some success in this matchup. You look at the other side of the ball, the Steelers have had no trouble moving the ball this season. 4th in total offense, meaning yards per game, but they've been bad in the red zone, so they've had trouble converting their offense to points. They've been able to move the ball, but they haven't been able to punch it in. Steelers actually surrendering more points than they're scoring right now. They're only scoring just a shade over 20 per game. And the Texans defense, the opposite is true. The Texans have allowed everyone to move the ball. As a matter of fact, only 3 teams have surrendered more yards than the Texans this year, but they tighten up in the red zone. They're 6th in points allowed, so it'll be interesting to see who wins that matchup when the Pittsburgh offense and the Houston defense is on the field. I do expect Pittsburgh to improve in the red zone over the course of the season. I think when you see a team where this is the case, where they've had no trouble moving it on the ground or through the air, they've just had trouble punching it in, that is a problem that can be fixed. Certainly much rather have that problem than if they weren't able to move the ball at all, but because of some freakish long plays or whatnot, they were able to put some points on the board. So I think the Steelers offense going to improve over the course of the season. They're going to continue to be able to move the ball, but I think we'll see the scoring numbers improve. Now, the Houston offense, on the other hand, I think they're stuck in a little bit of a rut with their quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick, as we said. Don't think they're going to have a whole lot of success in this matchup. Under 44.5, a bet I'd look at here. I also lean towards Pittsburgh -3. Now, I know a lot of people have already given up on the Steelers after that blowout loss against Cleveland last week. And if they can't win this game at home Monday night against a flawed Houston team, then maybe I'll give up on them as well. While the Steelers sure don't look like a playoff team at this point, I still think they have enough to beat the Texans, so I'm recommending Pittsburgh -3 tonight. I'd also look at under 44.5.